Hey everybody, look at this, y'all. So I had to reset my cloth and paper Subbox order because now, since they're doing our access to Subbox items by being able to log in, I was still on the legacy website that they were using, so I couldn't access the monthly purchases. So I had to reset. Well, I totally forgot that when you reset your stuff, when you buy stuff and you already have stuff in your cart, it will wait until your sub box comes to send you everything. So that's why this is a sub box plus some boxes. So, oh, look at this. Okay. And then we have my order. So we're gonna start. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Y'all. Okay, we're gonna put this to the side because we're gonna go overhead with this. But is this not gorgeous? Let's at least release the tape on this. This is so, y'all know my two favorite colors are blue and green. So I have been so excited about this box ever since they announced this collab with Wondermind. I actually don't know anything about Wondermind, so after I open this box and we go through it, I am gonna be taking some time on my own to kind of go through their company and find out more about it. But I love the color. So excited about that. All right, let's put that over there. Let's go through my purchases real quick. I just made a couple of purchases. I had a couple of things in my cart already. You know what, y'all? Hi. Welcome back to my channel. This is Enjoy the Bounty of Planning with DrToneshaT Taylor. I'm so excited, y'all. I forgot to introduce myself. So if you're new here, welcome. If you are returning, hey. So in this little box, we have these little stuffing peanuts, which we're gonna just stick in the box down here. Now I had candles, so we got two sets of matches because I bought two candles. So I bought another one of the travel size basilica candles. Y'all know how much I love this scent. I think I have an old basilica candle behind me that has been burned to nothing. So we actually need to take that back down. We need to take it downstairs so I can clean that out. But I wanted to get, I love the travel size. Look at the cute little baby travel size. She's like a shot glass. She's so cute. Oh God, it smells so, so beautiful. I just love that basilica scent. So, Cloth and Paper released a new scent. This is same packaging, but this is the Seville. And I am really excited about this one. I'm excited about the scent. So let's see. Ooh, that smells nice. The Seville is more subtle than the Basilica fragrance. It's still got a wood wick, so you're going to get that crackling sound that you get with wood wick candles. Oh, but this, I have to say, this smells really lovely. So, y'all, I don't know why I'm trying to read that without my glasses. I cannot see. Friends, I don't know what happened somewhere along the line in my 40s, my eyes started to act like they didn't want to play with me the same way. They were like, girl, we're gonna make you stop playing games. So on here, it does give some scent profile. So it says enchanting woody floral. I agree with that. It is definitely more floral than the basilica, which is more sort of musky, woody, kind of more citrus, I think. But this smells really, really beautiful. So I'm really excited about that. And then we got our folder that our order receipt comes in. And then we received as the freebie, just make sure I got everything out of there. Um, oh, so that is the freebie, that is the Wondermind, which is the box. And then this is the gorgeous card that really looks at the CP Open collection. So every time you get an order from Cloth and Paper, they give you this little card. It's a different image every time, and there's always like information on the back. And then look at these gorgeous drop stickers, which they're calling this blue colored denim. It is beautiful. Oh my goodness. And y'all know these are going straight into the planner because I love these. This color. Ooh, look at that beautiful transparent color. That is gorgeous. So just so you have an idea, it is transparent. So you can see, for example, the large sticker, if you put it over that image of the CP, right? You can see that straight through. So that is super pretty. Super, super pretty. All right, so we're gonna put all of this back in our folder, in our to keep folder, just for the moment. And then we are going to open our box. I am so excited about this. So, y'all, okay. Ooh, look at that. So inside the box, it says there's luxury and simplicity. Um, I love the fact that they're using that. It's a white box with blue ink. My understanding is this from the happy hours is this blue color is the color for this for Wondermind. Oh, okay. I thought I ordered some other items. They put my other items that I ordered inside the box with the sub stuff. So when I did this order, you got a wellness die as your free gift. This is weird. I already have one of these from whenever, I can't remember what Subbox this came with. I haven't used the one I have. But I think what I'm going to do is move this onto my desk because I'm wondering if that'll make me use it more. We'll see. I love this box. This is getting capped. This is going to go under the Christmas tree. Because y'all, I think I've said this before. I love like wrapping. I think a Christmas tree that doesn't have boxes underneath it looks naked. And I love wrapping like old boxes. um, and wrapping them up to put under the Christmas tree. I think these are my pens that come with this. So I ordered, actually, let me look at my order because I know I ordered the candles. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, so I ordered the candles and then I ordered this non-negotiable tote bag. I love a good tote bag. So, okay. Oh, okay. Now I see why people during the happy hour were saying that this is a good wine bag because it is. This is not like, this isn't the biggest tote bag I've ever owned. It's a good size, it's gusseted. But like, I don't know, you're not gonna put a whole lot of groceries in here. Just to kind of give a sense of comparison. I have here, this is the 11 disc. So this is 8.5 by 11. So full sheet size piece of paper from Notique. And just to give a little comparison, that's what the bag is looking like. Okay. So the bag is big enough that I could fit this in here. But that's what it's giving. Okay. So as a bag for like if you need, I also saw somebody else comment and say that it's like, you need like a house purse to carry your planning stuff around the house in. There you go. And admittingly, honestly, that's actually kind of why I actually got this, so that I could carry my stuff around the house. Because I think I've said this before, like I didn't understand the need for that until I went ahead on and started renting an upstairs downstairs house. Like, y'all, these two stories be killing me sometimes. They really do. They be putting through it. It's a lot. So, but I just love this. It just says non-negotiables, cloth and paper. There's luxury and simplicity. And it's just a plain gusseted bag. It's super cute. It's just nice. Black letters. They're smooth on there. So it's just really nice. So love that. And then, okay, let's get into this collab. Let's see. I kind of feel like since we're already here, I might as well just do this face forward. But I know I'm gonna end up moving to an overhead, but let's start here. Ooh, okay, that's pretty. Those are pretty. Okay, we're gonna move to an overhead, y'all. Because I think it's because of the light too. Like I want you to be able to like see like the colors of things. And don't pay any attention to that fingernail that broke right before I came on here. Why they do that? But anyway, let's grab our pen library so that we can write these down. So on the pen set, it tells you what's in here. Okay. So it says black gel pen 0.5 and a blue black gel pen also in 0.5. So this one has a clear body so you can see the ink straight through. And then this one has a blue body with kind of like a white, like a gray white kind of accent. So let's kind of test these out. So here we are. So this is the blend, and that's black. And then this is the Pentel, and that's a blue black. So they're both really smooth writing. They both feel really lovely. I cannot wait to have either one of those in my planner. It's going to be fantastic. So then up next we have our, I don't know where, y'all, so excited. Okay, so let's go next to, let's start with our packet here. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Look at how gorgeous that journaling card is. Oh my goodness. So it says, what does success look like for me? I love that this is a nice thick vellum. It is a metallic print. Look at how gorgeous that is. That is so stinking beautiful. I just love that. And then we have our card that just tells us what all is in there and then gives our descriptions on the back. And then we have our monthly reflection card. And then we have a second card. What is happening? Oh yeah, so we have a second card that just talks about the Wondermind company. I'm gonna read this later. Love that though. And then we have our December 10th card, which I'm also gonna put to the side, so that we just have those and all of that fun stuff. And then our monthly reflection card. And for our monthly reflection card, we have, let's see. So it says monthly reflection card, October 24, Wondermind cloth and paper. And it says on here, when you imagine yourself as really relaxed and happy, what are you doing? Oh, friend, I'm at the beach. I am laying on the beach, reading a book, or just staring out into the horizon. That's what I'm doing. Love that. That is so beautiful. So these are that mirror reflection card. So these are so pretty. I love these so much. And so it does say in these sort of letters that are kind of like just sort of stair-stepped across this, it says mind mapping. So that's really lovely. And then, let's get in the frame so we make sure we got everything. Okay. Oops. Dropped my reflection card. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, let's open it right side up so we're not dropping stuff everywhere. You guys. Okay, so where I am, it is currently like 80 some odd degrees still. Like fall who? Fall where? Fall what? Like, so these kind of puffer bags, I said it before when we got the green one, I don't like, it's something about the way that this bothers me when it's hot. And I think it's because it's hot. And so I'm like, why would you have a puffer anything is 80 some degrees outside? But I love this color. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. So it's got a good amount of space on the inside. And it is designed for you to hold all of your things. Okay. Now, y'all know we love a chunkster over here and enjoy the bounty of planning. So where does she go? And so I think we've tried this before, and our little chunkamunka doesn't always fit because she's a chunkamunka. So, okay. Well, in this one, she fits. Look at her. Look at her. She fits. Yay. So for a little context, or a little bit of reminder for those of you who have been here for a while, for y'all who are new, I am on 1.5 inch discs. and she full up. We're gonna look a little bit more closely at her, probably a little bit, because we are gonna do, I do a little setup, so we'll look a little bit more at her in a minute. But I love this blue color. So beautiful. I love it so much. That is so, so, so pretty. So let's see if we could just set her up there, over there in the corner. All right. Y'all, we got so much good stuff in this box. Like, so much good stuff. So let's start with this next one. I don't know how I'm gonna open these, but these are the duo clips. I love these clips. I have so many of these. And that we got a set of duo clips in a Subbox. Like, y'all, I don't know. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I feel like we've never gotten a set of duo clips in a stationery Subbox. I feel like we maybe got them once in an estate box, but I don't remember ever getting them in a stationery Subbox. But if I'm wrong, somebody in the comments tell me. But I feel like this is a first. Let's see if we can get in the daggum thing. Okay. And I'm just tearing up all the paper. Just making a whole mess, y'all. Okay. Now, you guys know I love to gift whatever I'm not going to use to my graduate students. None of this is going to get in that pile. None of it. None of it's going in the gift to my graduate students pile. Love y'all, but no thank you. So if you flip it inside out from the way it comes, so it comes where you're just seeing the smooth side on each side, but if you open it and flip it around, you will see that CP on the inside. Okay, so the duo clips, you get two. You get one shiny and one matte. I am in love with this blue color. In love. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. So next up, we have this sticky note and page flag set. And on the bottom of these sort of blue sticky notes, it says mental note. These are 3x3. And then we have these, which are 1 1/4 by 1 inch. These are very similar to the library page flags that we got last month. I think these were in September, right, you guys? I think these were in September. So I just love these. I love that blue color. These are gonna be transparent. So even the color top is gonna have some transparency. It's not as see-through as the clear bottom, at least not in that blue color. I don't know how well the camera's picking that up. You can see the black text through, but it's not easy to see, but you can see it. Okay, there we go, move it over. So this really gorgeous kind of peachy creamy kind of color. Now this one is a lot more transparent on the top color bar, and then obviously the bottom is completely transparent. So this bottom is kind of reminding me of the white color that Cloth and Paper does, and this top color is reminding me of a lighter color that they do. And I'm not really remembering the names right now. Let me pull it up. Yeah, so this bottom is reminding me of this leche color, and the top color isn't quite as dark as the nude. I'm thinking this is kind of, it's kind of like Dirty Chai, but not really. Like Dirty Chai is a little bit darker and a little bit more on the yellow side. So it's lighter than nude, darker than cashmere. If that helps. Okay, absolutely gorgeous. And then next up, let's look at these stickers. This is so cute. So we have one sheet of stickers, and these are your mood and dot stickers. They are matching these colorways here with this blue and again this sort of taupey tan color. And then we have our mood stickers. So we have smiley faces, and then we have, it kind of looks like kind of meh faces, just a straight line, and then sad faces, and then these kind of look like surprise, angry, really happy. And then, I don't know, the 3 dots. Oh, I guess it's kind of like, oh, like, yeah, I think that's also supposed to be maybe surprise. I don't know. It looks like they have little X's for the eyes, though. So, I don't know. Angry, frustrated, upset. I don't know. I do like that these are punched on the side. I think that's easier if I lay it on there. You can more easily see these are punched. So they would go inside of here. Next we have this looks like this is going to be a dashboard. So that's kind of cool. So for October, the planner is all put together. Ooh, yes. So we got a Wondermind by Cloth and Paper vellum dashboard. This is gorgeous. This is going to be great for a layering moment. I am loving this. Okay, let's just go ahead and open up this planner, y'all, because this is so beautiful. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at this. You guys. Okay, so I'm going to take off this little belly band. And this says that it is a candid wellness disc-bound journal. Now, I am a half-letter girl, so I love the fact that this is a half-letter planner. They did say, Ashley said during a happy hour, that it doesn't matter what size you normally order this month, everybody's getting the planner in half-letter. So whether you normally do A5 or you do pocket or whatever, you're getting half letter today, friend. As a person who's already a half letter girl, I absolutely love this. Love this. So you're getting this in a front and back cover. You have these gorgeous blue plastic discs. Now you guys know, y'all who have been here for a minute know, I do not like a plastic disc. I don't. They get stuck. The page turn is not my favorite for everyday use, but these are so beautiful that I'm probably just gonna learn to be okay with it. I really am. So I am noticing, so it does say Candid Wondermind by Cloth and Paper. And then up here at the top, it says, navigating the labyrinth of inner struggles demands honesty. Sharing our truths fosters understanding, empathy, and connection. Let's break the silence illuminate shadows, and embrace vulnerability as we journey towards healing and wholeness. I love this. And then you have this work in progress, and it says you are allowed to be a work in progress. This is a white cardstock with work in progress is raised text and then black ink. Oh, I forgot, the part on the front for Candid is in blue. Now this does have that little plastic shield on it, so you're just gonna rip that away, and then you have this gorgeous clear what do you call it, clear cover. So if you're somebody who doesn't like when these get scratched up, then you're probably gonna wanna leave that plastic on for as long as you can. Mine was already starting to kind of like lift anyway, so I don't mind. I love these clear covers. And I know that the more you use them, the more scratched up they get. Like I said, I love the clear covers anyway. I've been using them for a number of years now. So I just accept the fact that they're gonna be like by the end of using it for a year, it's gonna be scratched up. And that's just the way that it is. Like I said, for me, that doesn't bother me that much. Because I just know that that's how it's gonna be. And for me, that just tells me that I've been using my planner. I've been in it every day, multiple times a day, and that's why it looks like that. And so I did notice that there was the plastic on the front and the back. It doesn't look like it's on the back of this front cover, but it was on the front and the back of the back cover, so I just went ahead and took it off. Now I am gonna go ahead, I think I'm gonna stick this in here because we love a good layering moment. Let's see. Oh, look at that. You guys, that's so pretty. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna stick these. Let me see. Am I gonna stick these just right? I think I'm gonna just stick these right in front, but behind the paper dashboard. You do have a This Notebook Belongs To page that does have your traditional stuff that those kinds of pages has on it. So it's your name, address, phone, email, and a memo. And then you have 3 vellum tab dividers. Love that. This one says agenda. Then the next one says workshop. And then the last one says journaling. You guys, look at how beautiful. It is in blue text. The blue text is kind of metallic. I am not even gonna lie, I'm low-key hoping that they will do these again or in other, like this blue in other things, because I am loving that. It's also very possible that I'll end up taking these out and putting them in my planner. So under the agenda, it looks like we're getting the weekly, undated, let's find, because I don't know what layout this is. This is definitely a horizontal layout, but I don't know which. Okay, so they're saying that this is Hobonichi style weekly inserts. So we have our horizontal layout. So we have a blank space, then we have grid for each of our days of the week. So we're got a Monday start, which y'all know I love, and we're going Monday to Sunday. And then on the page next to it, we're just going straight grid. Now what I do notice on this grid page, I don't know how easy that is going to be to see in the light or if the camera's picking this up, but you're gonna have a thicker line across so that you have 7 horizontal sections going across the paper, so that if you wanted to use this as like notes for each day, you have a thicker line that's blocking these sections off, so that you know that one of the, like, this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And it's matching up obviously with the day on the other side. Now, you could also use this as just a straight note page and ignore that. It's not so thick that it's like kind of like in your face and an obvious demarcation between the sections that's so obvious that you wouldn't feel comfortable just writing notes straight down the page. So I really like that a lot. I think that's kind of nice. I like that these are undated. Now, I'm not a huge fan of a horizontal weekly. I am definitely more of a vertical kind of girl, but the horizontal is really nice. So you have that. Now, I wonder if they tell us how many pages of agenda paper did they give us? How many weeks? It does not say. It does not say. And y'all, I'm not going to count it out like that. It's definitely more than a month. Actually, maybe I will count it out like that. Hold on. Okay, so we got 15 weeks. So because it starts, because it's printed front to back, it's gonna start with a blank paper to write on, and it's gonna end with a week. So in terms of like full page spreads, so the sort of a left right spread, like a full spread, you're getting 14 weeks. But for like actual weekly pages, you're getting 15 weeks. So do with that information what you will, right? And the reason why I actually say that is because if you wanted to just add a piece of paper right here, you could, and that would give you the extra line paper that you need. So like right now I have my research notebook handy, and I'm picking this one up because I know it has blank note paper in it. So like if you wanted to just give yourself, if you have just some extra note paper, especially for those of you who are half letter users, you could just drop that in there and boom, now you have 15 weeks, right? So just something to keep in mind. So that means at 15 weeks, that's 3.5 months, okay? In the next section is called the workshop section. And in this section, we have, these are back to back. And so this says reflection, and this says workshop, book, article, film, podcast, other, name, topic, summary, key takeaways, emotional response. And then I love this. Y'all know I'm a dot grid girl, so that the thought section is dot grid. I love that so much. So if you are someone who likes to doodle out their thoughts, dot grid. If you like to just write your thoughts, dot grid. It all works. I am dot grid all the way. So I love this. Now, I love this section, the workshop section. Now, you know, sometimes I do on this channel talk about, because we talk about research writing on this channel a lot. So I also tend to talk about, like, if you wanted to use it a little bit differently, how you could. I actually like this as it is if you're writing for research too. Now, a good researcher is someone also who should always try to be self-aware and to have a sense of self-discernment intellectual discernment, right? And so that often means that we're also reading or writing for our own, or it should anyway, mean that we're reading and writing for our own pleasure, not always and not only to produce knowledge, but also just to gain knowledge. And so I really love the idea of using these the way they're intended, to be able to write notes for those things where you're trying to just gain knowledge, whether that's just for personal edification, or just to be better at something, right? I could see using these just for that. Now, if you feel like, if you're somebody who's like in the thick of a master's program or in the thick of a PhD program, it's hard to think about reading or writing that doesn't like result in a dissertation chapter, right? Or doesn't result in a master's thesis chapter. I get it. So if you want to use this for that, so you want to use this as a research writing tool, you 100% can. Again, you would be using it exactly the way it's intended. And this would be a great like summary page if you're reading for research reasons. But I just, like I said, I love the idea of just reading it for personal growth, using it for whenever you're reading or watching something for personal growth and personal information. I listen to a lot of podcasts, especially when I'm driving. And one of the things that I realize is that because I'm listening to podcasts when I'm driving, I want to remember more of the details of some of them, especially because I listen to things like Ben Franklin's World. I listen to a podcast called Revolutions, which is all about different revolutions that have happened in the world. So one that I've been thinking I really want to go back and re-listen to actually is the series on the Russian Revolution and the series on the Haitian Revolution. And the reason why I want to go back and re-listen to them is because there's things that I think I kind of was hearing for the first time that I didn't learn. I was a history major in undergrad, so I really love history. I enjoy it. But I want to kind of listen to it again while using something like this to take notes of the things that I really found interesting that I want to go back to, right? Now, am I going to do anything with that in terms of scholarship? Probably not. But again, it's about learning just for personal growth and personal edification and just to know more about the world, right? But when you listen to those kind of podcasts, it's nice to have a place where you could take some notes and really be able to keep track of that. Now, the last section in here is the journaling section. Alexa, turn on the lights.
Okay.
So the last section in here is the journaling section. And in this, you're just getting lined paper. I really like that a lot. So at the top, it just has an open space that says focus. It does have a date line, and then it's just straight lined paper, right? Now, I am not a huge journaler. I journal when I need to. I'm not someone who journals every day, which is kind of interesting because I'm a huge planner. Like, I use my planner every day, but I just don't, I don't know. I've just never really been like a diary kind of journaling kind of person. I've had several over the years. Like a planner, it's funny. A planner I will 100% use. I will use the life out of a planner. A journal, girl, and I can't even tell you why. I just don't, I don't know. I just don't, and I've tried so many different ways of trying to do it. It just don't work out for me that way. And I don't really know why, like I said. But that is it. Let me see. Are we getting a back cover? I don't think so. Yeah, no. So the back is just a piece of the focus paper, and there's just nothing printed on the back, so that on the back you're just getting a plain piece of white paper. Obviously that's a deco moment right there. If you want to decorate it, you certainly can, But I just love how gorgeous this is. Now, y'all know I have that Notique planner cover. Let me pull my little Bliss cover, because I feel like she's gonna look so cute. Like those discs, oh my goodness. I just know that's gonna be gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my goodness. You guys, that is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Oh, 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 that is so beautiful. Look at that. That is so gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then to use the magnetic. Now this for me is a little too much. So I would actually probably do this here. That's a little bit more my speed to do it like that. Look at how beautiful. Oh my gosh. Now I will say that this is gorgeous enough that I would just, you could also just carry this around just like this and not necessarily stick it in another cover like this if you didn't want to do that. Now, I will say for those of y'all who have some other cloth and paper covers, so if you have the vegan leather cover that was in the Estate box a few years back, like I think that this is probably going to be really gorgeous. Like what? Oh, but it's not going to fit. It's not going to fit. Okay. So you're going to need one of those smaller backers. Let me see. This is, and I know you're going to need a smaller backer if you try to stick it in here. So this is the heirloom leather cover. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, that is such a gorgeous compliment. Look at that. But I know for these heirloom covers also, oh, we can actually, because that's September, we don't need that in there anymore. But we're gonna stick that back on there, stick that on there. If you're using this in one of the heirloom covers, if you're gonna try to use this in this cover, you're gonna need, or even one of the cactus leather covers, you're going to need that other backer that they sent, which is the smaller backer. I'm gonna take this off of here for the moment just so that we can stick this in here and see how it will fit. Because y'all know, like I said, we do, for those of you who are new, but for everybody who's been here before, you know we like to do a little bit of a setup around here. And that also can mean, because in this case where something came already pre-put together, it means also just testing it out in our cloth and paper items that we already own to see how this is going to work for us. So there we go. We pulled it out with just that smaller backer. So this smaller backer comes if you purchase one of the cactus leather planners, or if you purchase one of the heirloom leather planner covers, one of the agenda covers, you're going to receive this smaller backer. And notice the size difference on that. Oops, I don't know if y'all can really tell. Maybe if we go this way, you can tell a little bit better. Like how much smaller this is than that. Okay, so just for reference, we're looking at a, oops, let's go this way so we can actually, so this is about 1/3 of an inch this way, and then I think it's the same. Yeah, so it's about 1/8 of an inch that way. Yeah, and about, I think that's 1/8. Is that what we're doing? Yeah. So that's about 1/8 of an inch, and then this is about 1/3 of an inch. So that's the difference, the size difference you're getting between this plastic backer and this cover. So the cover is designed to, obviously, to cover, because it's designed to be a standalone and not necessarily need to be in a folio cover, you're getting that extra amount of space around to protect your pages on the inside. Okay, so as you can see, I'm sticking my finger in here. You're getting about like a, you know, a little bit, like in terms of like the width of your finger, it's not quite half, it's definitely like 1/3 of your finger that way, and then like a full, well, 2/3 of a finger that way. Now I will say I don't really have very thick fingers. I have kind of skinny fingers, but so there you go, just to kind of give you a little idea. Okay, so like I said, you definitely need that backer if you're gonna stick this inside of that vegan leather. But look at how gorgeous, if you got this vegan leather folio that came in the Estate box years ago, that blue is such a pretty complement to this gray, this kind of mushroom gray. So gorgeous. But if you have the heirloom leather in that gray color that came out last year, around this time last year, actually, if I remember correctly, also absolutely beautiful. You'll be able to slip that backer right on in there. And actually, let's pull this out just a little bit so that the plastic is going underneath the pen. And then look at that. Now this does need to be pushed in a little bit more just so that it really kind of fits all the way. Although, is it? It can go in more. There we go. Okay, there we go. That is so nice. And this is actually really, this is really pretty. Okay, so nice. Okay, I like that pen color too with that. But that is beautiful. Okay, let's put my planners back together, my notebooks back together. All right, so you do not need to use it with a folio cover, but if you use it with a folio cover, again, if you have the cactus leather cover, now I didn't try it in this one because I have the green cover. I don't really care for that. That doesn't complement it as well as I would want it to. I do love my green folio cover, but I just don't like that together. So let's snap this back on here and put this back and put my little planner back together. So in here I'm using the budget planner that we got. I think that was like July, right? Okay, and then in here, this is actually my wellness planner. So let's stick that back in here. Oops. And these are the silver discs that came with that planner when we got this planner and cover in the box. Like I said, in the Estate box a couple of months ago, or a couple of years ago rather. All right, so one of the things that I do want to talk about, and I want to see on here, is these disc size. So these blue discs, does it tell us what size they are? Oops, I think they're 1-inch discs, but I want to check. It doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't say what size they are, which is too bad, because I'm never 100% sure. I think they're 1-inch discs though. But I'll look and see. Maybe I can find some information to make sure. But I think that's what size they are. And so really nice, good size for something like this is just like a planner slash notebook. I do love the fact that this is set up to be both a planner and like a tracker kind of notebook. I just love this. I love the colors. I love the vellum, what do you call them? Tabs. Like, I just love everything about it. And it's so funny because normally I would do a little bit of a setup in here, but I don't think we're really gonna do that this time. I'm trying to decide if I want, because I usually trade these out and add my new month in here. I'm just trying to decide if I want to do that. I don't know why, but I kind of don't. I kind of don't. I kind of want to leave it. Okay, so uncharacteristically, I am not going to add any of these new things to my current planner setup. What I'm going to do instead is I'm gonna really set this up and use this as my health journal now, because I am really loving this and how this is set up. This journal I've been using as sort of my health and wellness journal for a while. I still really like it, but I'm just going to take it out and switch it out because I want to try something new. So we are going to take this backer off and add this to this, because again, with that full clear back, that is not going to fit. And I think what I'm gonna do, do I want to take this off or do I want to just leave it? I think I want to take it off because I take it off, then I'll be able to stick this a little bit closer in. Yeah. Okay, that's nice. That actually makes me happy. I just really love that. I love that gray with that blue. That is really pretty. I don't know. But then at the same time, I'm like, do I want to just leave it out and not have it in a folder right now? Ugh, you guys, I'm totally torn. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want to switch out these discs for the silver too. Y'all, I'm a mess. Okay. I'm going to leave this as is and not do anything with it. We're going to leave it, see how I feel about it. Now, I have to say, as much as I'm like, oh, I think I want to stick this in here, I'm also thinking about the fact that whenever I write, like whenever I would write in this one, I was always either taking the pages out so I could write or taking the whole thing out so I could write and just flip it over and write on it like a regular notebook. So I'm also thinking I might actually leave this off and put this back on. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. And I think I might just leave this as like just a regular notebook and not put it in a folio for right now. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I don't know. We're kind of going back and forth with it, guys. We're definitely going back and forth with it. It's not even a kinda. We're definitely going back and forth with it. So let's stick this in here. Now what I am going to do, ever since it was revealed that we were going to get this for October, I did not really update this for my, for October yet. Because I was just waiting for this to come. So what I'm going to do is set this up the way I would set up my health journal. So we are going to stick in this agenda section. We're going to stick our October monthly in here. Because that is what we are going to do to set up. So let's pull the month of October. Let's make sure we're pulling the right planner. Because we have so many. Okay, yeah. So this is October. And you know what I think I'm gonna do? We're gonna try it. So we are in the second week in October right now. On the second week of October or the third week of October. What did I do with the monthly? I think it's actually in here. Yep. We're in the third week of October. So that means that we would only need 3 weeks for the weekly. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna have November. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna go ahead and just stick these monthlies in here. So I have November, and then we have December. Whew, y'all, I keep telling y'all, I do not like plastic discs. So I don't mind plastic discs for storage because I'm not going in and out of my storage, you know, on those discs like every day. But for everyday use, whew, Heavenly Father help us all. This is too much. Okay, so we're gonna do 4 for October or November. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna go for December. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is I think I have some grid notebook paper, like just filler paper. Let me see, is it in here? I think in here I just have line and dot grid. Because honestly, grid is not my favorite. So actually, now that I think about it, I don't even know if I have grid paper like that because it's not my favorite. So if I have it, I didn't buy it. If I have it, it's because that's what came in something else. Let's see. What do I feel like? Nope, not there. Let's look in some of the other sets we've gotten this year. So these are all the extra things or the things that I didn't actually use. Is this the daily gratitude refresh? No, this is mindful reflections. Oh, this is the daily gratitude refresh. I'm kind of liking the idea of putting actually a mindful reflection in at the end of the month. Because like I said, I'm not really a journaler like that. But I'm wondering if that might not be a kind of interesting way to end the month. Right? Especially if I'm using this, because what I've been using this for is more like a monthly tracker, food log, that kind of thing. So if I'm using it still for that, but also for like mindfulness, to kind of just get out thoughts and stuff, Maybe that's not a bad way to do it. I think we have 5 weeks in December. Yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I kind of like that. Let's see how it goes, shall we? And then what I'm gonna do is these additional pages from the Mindful Reflections, I'm actually gonna just stick in the back here. I think I'm just gonna stick the whole stack on here. And then this way, we'll just have that for the extras. So, and I'm not sure when we got these Mindful Reflections. I know that was an earlier stationery Subbox item though. I just don't remember when it came. So that's something I would have to kind of look at. I know this plant log was from like a year ago. And these task trackers were also in a sub box. I can't remember if this is a 24 item or if that was a 23 item though. Let's just take a look through to just make sure that there isn't anything. Oh, okay, so the Ivy Lee method is something I never really got into, but if you got the Ivy Lee method ones, I knew I had like, because this is what I was looking for, was graph paper actually to match that insert. So if you wanted to actually do something like this where you're really matching that insert, you know, you could, and you have the Ivy Lee method ones, you could also use that for your next one. This is broken down into, is this 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6. So this is 6 areas. But that gives you a little bit something that kind of matches. So if you want your end to kind of match, then you have that matching option rather than, and then flipping the page over and having your mindful reflection that you can use to wrap up your month. Okay. Now I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do both. So I'm going to go ahead and put in this Ivy Lee sheet at the end. And then we'll still have our mindful reflection at the end. And then let's go ahead and put in some extras. I think I actually may also want to put in a little something so that I know we're going from, we've got our months in here. So this is December. Oh, yeah. And then we have our mindful reflection, and then we're starting with our remaining weeks, and then we'll just go ahead and stick these mindful reflections extras in the back. Okay, now y'all know I like a kind of a thicker feeling on my notebooks. So adding those additional pages does give this a little bit more of a thicker kind of feeling. It just makes the discs, it just filled up those discs so that they're a little bit more full. It makes the whole thing feel a little bit more substantial to me when it's full of paper versus when it's not. So that's just a personal preference, I think. You know, you can do yours how you wish. So I would also, I think what I'm gonna do is actually turn this like this, and then just so I can go straight to October, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this like this. Okay. So I still see that what does success mean for me through the vellum, and then I just can pull that agenda tab, go straight into October, and I know where I am. And then I think what I want to do is use these page flags, and I'm just going to use these just to note where the next month is, just so I can know that I already have those in there. So that is going to be November, and then we will go and go to December, and we'll just place this next page flag right here. Okay, that is actually not totally even. Let's adjust that a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so I do like that. That's coming right behind this agenda tab. And so that will let me know that I can go then straight to November and then straight to December. Okay, and then using the sort of metallic tab or the magnet tab or the magnet duo clip will have me in the current month. I do like that. That means that when I hold it up like this, you can see that duo clip at the top, as well as those page flags there to let you know where you are in your planner. And then of course you would just go to your other sections and be able to start right away. Now, if you don't like the idea of this, maybe you, instead of seeing this vellum, you'd rather see this work in progress, you can put this, obviously, either one of these anywhere you would like in the planner, because you just have that kind of flexibility to put them wherever you want. Now, me personally, because you do have this notebook belongs to page, I would want to leave this in here, but I may decide, and I think I'm actually going to do it right now, actually. I think I'm going to look at, let's see how it looks. Ooh, okay, that's actually kind of pretty. I kind of like the idea of being able to see those circles through that. That looks really gorgeous. And then I will put this workshop one, or this work in progress. Love the idea of that work in progress being right back here over the workshop, underneath the workshop tab. Part of that is because I kind of like the idea of having something just over this so that I'm just not looking at my very first page of notes. Especially, I don't think this is a journal that would leave the house, but if it does, I kind of like the idea of whatever notes I'm taking for workshops that are about self-improvement are not just out and about in the world, but you know, you're having to like have a little bit of privacy, I guess, by having some kind of additional dashboard over it and not just the vellum, right? Because the vellum you can kind of see through. So that's just me personally. I would probably find another dashboard to put inside the journaling section for the same reason. I just want to be able to have that little extra bit of security, and so maybe we'll use this one from my other planner that just says beauty is in the way you hold yourself. Let's go ahead and stick this in here. Okay. I kind of like that. I don't love it. Be honest, I don't love it. I like it. I kind of like it. Let's see, what other things do I have? Oh, actually, let's use this one. I don't want to use this one. Yeah, let's use this one instead. So this one says don't settle. I think I like that better. I like that better somehow. Even though that's kind of hard to see behind that vellum, I don't know. I like that better. I think it's because it's more white instead of ivory too. It's kind of appealing to me more. So, all right. So that is our setup for our Wondermind Candid Journal. I absolutely adore the way that this looks. It is as a half letter system. It's going to fit right inside of this, super comfortable, no problem. You can stick your page flags in with it. You know, you can add in your pens as well, which I seem to have already misplaced them. Here we go. You just stick your pen right in there and you have everything you need inside there to just journal away, write down your thoughts and notes. Now I will say I am probably going to figure out a way to stick something on here so that I can have the pin actually stuck to here. Now this is a pin with a pin clip, so technically you could just slide that right on there and that will give you a pin. Now I will say this is probably gonna scratch this up over time if you're doing that, so you might want to just figure something else out. I do have here I have a pocket. This was in a previous Subbox, I think 2 years ago. And so these little ones you can get from Amazon, and they just stick on the back. They have like a little adhesive, so they just stick on the back. I'm actually gonna go ahead and just stick this one in here because why not? And so this will give me a way to be able to hold my pen on here, since I'm not going to use a cover, like a folio cover that would have a pin loop. That way I get to have my pin loop Okay. Love this. Oh my gosh. I am so happy right now. Y'all just don't even know. For real. Like, you just don't even know. I'm so excited right now. So, oh, I just remembered. We have this. That was just my purchase from this month. So, what if we just kind of, oops, have our little pocket, stick it right in there too. So now we have some stickers with us. How does that not make you just happy? Like, how are you not thrilled? Like, that is so nice. So nice. All right. Well, friends, I think that is it for this unboxing. This one feels like it was a little long. I loved everything about what we got today and what we unboxed. This was so much fun, yeah? Love, love, love this. Like, I love the color of it. It's just so pretty. So pretty. Love how it's set up. I'm actually really excited to use this month as my journaling. As you know, for my like health and meal tracker and everything. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it goes. I think I'm gonna be more interested in using this as well because blue is one of my favorite colors. So I think I'm gonna be excited about this. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Oh, you know what? We didn't test our sticky note material, but I can say this feels like this is just like regular paper. So like a gel pen's gonna work just fine on this. These page flags though are that transparent material. So this is gonna be an oil-based pen, like a Sharpie or whatever. So you can use the uni pens on this. These uni pens actually do okay on regular paper too, so you can use it on both. For joining me on today's unboxing. I hope that you guys enjoyed yourself. Enjoy the bounty of planning, and I will see y'all on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.